Hey, welcome back. Soulful here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's get started and jump right into today's video. As you see, I'm still on the spot. Hey, Io. I hope you're having a great day too. I know you're off in America visiting family. Soulful hasn't been feeling so good, so that's why it kind of sounds like I have a frog in my throat. You'll probably think that's really funny, but quite frankly, I haven't felt very much like laughing about it. But anyways, I'm going to try to knock this video out. Um, this thing has actually become OP. But whatever. I've done a little bit of work off camera just to kind of set up a base. And guess I could have planned that opening a little bit better than to have to run and hide in the house, because monsters. Yeah, monsters. I don't even really want to tell you how many times I died off camera. Nah, I'm not going to. Just let's say it was a lot. Um, and if you want to see some of those deaths, you can come and check out a couple of my fresh line videos, especially the last one. Yeah, you'll see a creeper blow me up from out of nowhere. I mean, literally. 1 second I was there, the next second I wasn't. Never saw him. All I heard was a little hiss and kaboom. Yeah, and I was dead. I mean, horribly, horribly, horribly dead. Um, and they're blowing up everything. Even here, I had. They don't like this corner of the house, and I don't know how to fix it. Right here, this whole area right here, this whole part of the house, this area down. I swear to God, I have fixed this 5 or 6 times. Yeah, I wish just once I was recording when it happened. Not that I want it to ever happen again, but so you can see the devastation, the damage. Oh my God! I don't hate anything. I am trying to be a very loving and peaceful kind of guy. But creepers, I want you to hear me now. I want all of you to just go away, please. Maybe I should make a creeper farm around here. There's so many of them. Yeah, gunpowder. Um, I'm gonna do to you what I'm doing to your, evil cousins here, the skeleton. Really? But anyways, I'm really. Ah, okay then. So as I was saying, I've done a little preliminary work. I've decided to, I thought long and hard about this. I really, really did. And quite frankly, I couldn't come up with a better idea. And nobody left me a comment trying to give me one. So, with that being said, I'm going to build a lighthouse here. It's the only thing that really makes sense. Um, this is like a farming community thing where I'm basically have all my farms and stuff set up around here. Um, so I initially had thought about, well, maybe I could build a boat out here and this could be a crane and it's offloading stuff and it's an all right idea. I just, mm, it's kind of, it would be an awesome idea. It's just the wrong location. Um, yeah, it really is. It's just, it doesn't sit right with me that that's what would be here, especially with the terrain change here, which I obviously I could change, but I mean it really dips down over here, but then it's shallow over there, and a big ship just ain't gonna come in here, and nothing small is gonna need a crane. So that didn't make sense to me. um, just a plain and simple tower to jump off of with an elytra. Well, to me, it didn't make sense either because that's a lot of resources just to build something that I can probably jump off this pumpkin, hit my elytra, and go. And so there you go. I have flight. Um, yeah. So I thought, well, I'm gonna try to make a lighthouse. This could be like the master lighthouse or housekeeper's house, whatever. I'm probably butchered, however that should be said. Excuse me. Um, but yeah, I, for lack of anything better to do with it, and considering that just looks like one big ugly tower of stone blocks. Um, yeah, so I decided that's what I'm going to do. So I put this base around it. I figured it was a size that I liked, and I kind of came up with a doorway I like. Obviously, I'm going to have an iron door there, so nothing can get into me, and I can come in here and AFK in peace. Um, Probably going to have a wall. I'm not sure yet. I might leave this open. I might actually put some windows in here that you can walk around this. Um, and then maybe a spiral staircase around this bit to get up to the top. Yeah, I think I like that. So, with that being said, I'm going to try to blend some of the resources that I used in building the house into the lighthouse. Now, traditionally, you're like, oh, wow, man, a lighthouse is supposed to be like white and red. No, they're not. Um, a lot of people paint lighthouses white and red because that's what they want them to look like. But if you go back, if you really do some due diligence and research lighthouses, most lighthouses are built out of stone um, and wood and just the natural stuff that you get nearby. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to come up. I don't want it to look medieval. I want it to look modern, and I will most definitely. Don't worry about it. I will do some alterations to some of this. I'll put some mossy stone. Uh, yeah. I will put some mossy stone blocks around the bottom edge so it looks like waterware, and maybe some crushed ones around here, some cracked stone, um, maybe a few of the other gray type of blocks to vary it a little bit. I will do that all the way up so it looks right. I'm going to go with spruce wood just to give it some color variations and some textures. I will probably be using trap doors just so I'm bringing that to that. So it looks like it belongs here. Um, Top section, I'm not so sure what I'm going to do yet, how I'm going to make it work, if I'm going to actually put some kind of working um, light up there, or if I'm just going to put some glowstone up there and call it a day. Um, Probably go with the second one, but we'll see. Once I get up there, once I get that high, and I see how things are looking, and depending on resources, because yeah, I still have to go to the Nether. Nether scary. Yeah, bad. Um, so that's the game plan. So with that being said, I'm gonna just build this wall up, get it up there, bring you back in once I get that section, at least to the first section done, where I go into a transition, and I'll let you see what it looks like at that point. All right, as promised, excuse me, I'm bringing you back in. I've got it up to the first stage here. I've been bouncing back and forth a little bit. Um, Probably gonna change that out. I like the top part. I don't like that. Um, but I think I'm really liking the entrance. I wanted to do something, like I said, that would go along with that. And I initially had spruce fencing in here, and I changed it to dark oak because the contrast in the color, it kind of matches the spruce logs in darkness, but it contrasts against the spruce uh, stairs for the roof. And yeah, um, I like that. I I really do. I have a couple of upside down spruce stairs up here. Words. um, as basically just support for the wood structure. If I had gone any higher with this, which would kind of mess up the dimensions going up, what I would have done is I would have like brought one from the middle and came down, but I just don't have the room for it. And I mean, I know it's there. It's basically it's support for the beams coming from an architectural and a carpentry background. And I try to make my builds look as realistic. And whoa, gee, dude, don't sneak up on me like this. You scared me. What kind of trade you got? Uh, if I had some emeralds, I might, but I don't. Don't need that. Don't need that. Have those. Yeah. Oh, dude, 5 emeralds, really? A friend of yours stopped by. I see. You see, I got trees already. A friend of yours stopped by. He wanted two. I think it was two, maybe 3 emeralds, and I snatched up on it, and I bought a whole bunch of them, like 4 of them. Yep. So you, yeah, you can take your llamas and skedaddle. Go try to peddle your your wares somewhere else. um, and like I said on the sides, I did incorporate some windows. Um, I stuck with the spruce. I put some spruce shutters on it and light just because it looked good. There isn't really any particular reason for the light. I mean, it is going to help a little bit with illuminating torches around here. Um, and you might be able to see it from a distance. You know that there's lights going up along the side of it here. I did that on all 3 sides. It's yeah. Um, I did not change this to the dark, and the reason I didn't do this is because it looks silly. Um, my main focus here is coming from the house, so all this has got to be what the materials I used up there. Materials I used up there were spruce. Um, and yeah, this thing just keeps working. They're just dying and they're all by themselves. um, but yeah, Normal lighthouses don't. I mean, some of them do. They have lights. They have windows up along the side of the structure, um, potentially for somebody to be a spotter. And if you see a boat, you can warn them that they're getting too close or from which direction. Um, I kept them small, just a couple of slits. I could have just went with one in the middle. I chose the way I did just simply because it looked better on the outside than the inside. Um, and aesthetically, that's, people are going to see this mostly from the outside because when I'm in here AFKing, really, you're not going to be seeing that so much. Um, I will give you a tour of this once it's all done so you know what the inside of it looks like. But aesthetically, like I said, it's mostly from the outside. I placed the windows in such a way that I can look out of them, which is pretty cool. I have a little bit of a view. I don't if I'm standing here AFKing, maybe sitting by the computer, but I can stand like this or like that, and I don't feel like I'm being closed in and claustrophobic, which I am in real life. Sorry, it's a real thing. Um, yeah, I don't like small spaces, not at all. I don't like heights. Whole figure. Well, it's not so much the fall that bothers me. It's the splat. And I know you all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm I'm really I'm digging this right now. I really am. I'm happier with this than I initially thought I was gonna be. And that's a good thing. Once the texture change happens in the main body, that is really going to make this stand out. I honestly believe that. I've watched a lot of YouTubers, a lot of how builders build stuff, and over the years, I have been so upset with a lot of guys that build out of one material and then they go back and they knock blocks out and change it for other blocks. Dudes, Soulful's here to tell you, I'm sorry for ever doubting because, quite frankly, it's just easier this way. Build it all up, knock a couple of things out, place some stuff in there, make it look right. It's just so much easier. So that's my tip for the day. Um, Listen to Soulful. I apologize to all you guys out there that I ever doubted. um, but anyways, I've gotten to this point. I'm gonna let you guys go for a minute. I'm gonna put in a floor up here and continue building up because I start going up any higher, falling and jumping down or potentially lethal, um, or extremely bad for the armor. So yeah, um, I'll be right back. All right, Eric. Oh, well, excuse me. Guess I was hungry. ah, Welcome back. As you can see, I've gotten it up to third point now. I have to do like a walkway around there and a place to put the light. But I think it's looking pretty good. It's I'm taking this. I mean, I'm gonna once I detail this out and I put some more doodads here and some doodads there, I think it's gonna get way better. I like this entryway. I did do a few changes here though. Um, After I did some work up top there, um, at first I ran around here with stone, but anyways, I had some stone here, and it was just too much gray going up. I could have maybe changed it. We have andesite and some of the other grays that they now I can make stairs out of. I just no, I wanted to boom, 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 have some variation in color and texture. I like it. I do. Um, I've tried to keep consistent with windows on each tower. Unfortunately, that one started to get really small, and in the back, kind of a fake window, but I'm not going to tell if you don't. um, yeah. So, I mean, like I said, this has changed a little bit to accommodate the structure better. I believe I accomplished that by doing so. I've actually, yeah, there you go. There's another change I made. I wasn't happy putting an iron door there. No, I know it's going to keep me safe. I didn't like it. And mobs are going to come down if I'm in here, and they're probably going to knock on that door and break it. So, yeah, buddy, I have two doors. I have my safe iron door. I have that door. So if they want to break it and get to there, whatever, I replace a wood door. I'm going to be standing here knowing that they ain't going to get past that door. So, yeah, I'm good. So I opened this up a little bit and I gave them room to stand on 2 blocks. See, just like that. Thank you for cooperating. I won't kill you just right yet. Well, then you had to go and move, didn't you? Okay, whatever. XP. um, so yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. But that's all right. I'm good with that. Um, and actually, I'm liking the fact that I can come in here and whack at these guys and get a bunch of XP really quick. I was gonna make this an AFK farm, put some dogs in here. I might be rethinking my ideas. Um, Maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Um, but yeah, I'll take you out. This has been kind of a nightmare because, I have to do stuff like that to get up. um, but as I said, on the inside, obviously you see I have different blocks in here, so it makes it look a bit different. On the outside, I put the shutters on, so I'm changing up textures here, trying to make it look a little bit better. I will probably, I know I'm going to go around the ceiling with some upside down stairs. I may or may not do something along here. I may put some storage in here, I guess. I don't know. This window is a little bit tight, but it's here. Put a torch here, so there's light coming out. Actually, ah, I made a bunch of lanterns. Yeah, buddy. There, now I can see out the window better too. I love lanterns. I do. Well, scaffolding? Yes, my friend. Except for when it doesn't want to cooperate. Mm-mm. Um, I'm telling you, Mojang, you got a couple of things that you need to tweak with scaffolding. Just saying. And another thing, Mojang, there, look. Why can I not hang a lantern on a wall? I mean, it would be excellent. It just, I don't know, makes common sense to be able to, boom, hang it on the wall, make it like a sconce, type of light. I know that you're all over there in Sweden. Do you know what a sconce is? Because I do, and worked with them pretty much all my life. Ah, but let's move past that now. um, and here's the upper floor. Have lanterns outside here to emulate the light. And as I told you, I kind of ran out of room. But that's okay. All right, welcome back. I'm here. I'm on the top. Huh? What of you? I'm talking about what of you? Yeah, I can see everything from over here. Again, I apologize about my voice. I'm pushing it a little bit here. I'm starting to lose it. Um, but yeah, holy cow. It took me a little bit longer than I expected it to. I had to go and chop down trees, plant trees, chop them down again, plant them again to build all of this. But let me take you down, show it to you from where you need to see it from. I'm digging it. There's still some tweaks, decorations, more or less, that I want to put into place. But for now, I'm thinking that bad boy is freaking cool. I'm liking it. Um, when I chose not to go with the traditional red and white, and I was going to build something that was going to kind of match the house and not go too medieval, I think I did it. Um, I, I really do. I'm proud of myself for this build. I really, really like it. Um, yeah, it suits its purpose. I mean, it's a really big build for a skeleton farm. But y'all saw the tower for the skeleton farm. Unfortunately, that spawner was very close to the surface. So obviously, anything I was going to do with it, I was going to have some kind of tower. Um, but yeah, I want to, I actually like it just the way it is. But I will throw in some variation here, try to mix it up a little bit. See if that looks better. I'm sure it probably will. Um, but with that being said, I'm gonna. Oh wait, one more thing. This is Iolanthe's Lighthouse. So Io, I hope you're watching. Hello, hi. This is your lighthouse, and you can come and use the skeleton farm anytime you want. Okay, but if you tell me what your favorite color is, I can change that sign to whatever your favorite color is. I chose yellow because you're just like the sun. You lighten up my day. So, talking about the sun, it's going down. So, yeah, apparently Iowa's ready to for me to end this video. I'm ready to end this video. But this is where I'm going to wrap this one up. And as always, I'd appreciate a subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And a like on this video. I'd greatly appreciate that. Ring the bell and get notified next time I upload a video. And from Soulful to you, I hope you have an absolutely amazing day and Godspeed.